Hell, today is day 47 of Self Searching Mind. Today was a pretty good day. I woke up out of my cold shower. It was um, it's pretty difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, today's cold shower was a little bit of a yikes. I didn't feel good about it. I didn't feel good while doing it, but then the dopamine rush just hit me after. And if you don't know, when you take cold showers or experience yourself the cold like that, you get an insane dopamine rush and all of the because it's pain, right? And it's long lasting dopamine, and yeah, it's just so that really boosted my mood in the morning, and I felt a lot better the rest of my day. I was pretty tired today. I think it's because in the middle of the night I had to wake up and use the bathroom and had the lights on. And in the middle of the night, when you expose yourself to bright light, your body thinks, oh, it's daytime. So then it stops producing melatonin, and that's probably why I couldn't sleep that well tonight. Hopefully, I sleep well. Um, Today at school was relatively chill. Uh, I got my work done. I retook some tests. Hopefully, I got 100. And it was a relatively just chill day, right? Work and that's it. After that, I came home. I did some work, did some boxing, and then I did a lot of research on, especially my religion and religion in general, and stuff like that, right? And I dug, to depth, and I educated myself, right? And my religion, which is Eastern Orthodoxy, right? And whether you are a Muslim or Jew or any other religion for that matter, especially if you're atheist, I hope you can watch this video. And I'm coming at this from a perspective that I see all of you guys as my brothers, and no malintent or judgment or anything like that, right? And we're all here together, and whether we have different viewpoints on that isn't the matter. I want to talk about how atheism has been plaguing the world and really affecting it negatively, and really just brought our society downwards in a dark hole. Um, if you look around, right, at the current state of the world, a lot of people are depressed. A lot of people are struggling. A lot of individuals are lost, as was I. And I believe this is to be cause of atheism. Now, the idea of atheism, I believe, stems from fear of admitting yourself and understanding your sins that you go through, understanding your negative aspects, right? And trying to improve on them. For me, I used to be atheistic. I was born and raised in a Romanian Orthodox family, right? And I always had the teachings, and I did truly believe in, the Lord up until I was maybe 5 or 7 or something like that. And then atheism started taking over, and I stopped focusing on the Lord. And at that point in my life, I started to become a more negative soul, right? A more judgmental person, a less understanding person, a more hateful person, right? And even on my self-improvement journey, when I initially started, all the self-improvement did was it radicalized my hate, if that's, I'm using that word right, but it kind of grew my hate to another level, especially of other people, especially of even my own friends, right? I would have negative feelings towards them because, oh, they're not on the self-improvement journey, right? Oh, they don't want to go to the gym, or whatever, all of these things, right? I had hatred toward these individuals, and I never once took a chance to understand where they came from, right? To understand that I was this exact same person. I was the exact same person that was behaving like that. Um, and what I found is my rediscovery of religion, right? Rediscovery of Christ has really brought me to a point of self-humility, right? Self-realization. And I'm constantly trying to better myself now. I need to get my thoughts in order. I need to fix what I have in my mind before I start exerting all of these habits, right? I was using self-improvement as a coping strategy for feeling inferior. That's why I made my day so busy. I made my day so full of work and pointless work, really. And when I wasn't, well, not pointless work, but I wasn't focusing on the issues I had in my mind. I needed to first get my mental health on set. I needed to fix my mindset. I needed to become a more genuine human being, right? And that's all. It's going to be a long process. It's going to be a continuing process. And until I die, I'm going to continue looking for that. I'm going to continue trying to purify my heart. And that experience, right, of being reintroduced into my religion showed me how atheism has dug me a deep hole. It led me to be lost. It led me to be depressed. It led me to overindulge in things. It led me to be okay with my life of sin. It made me okay with being that, mediocre person that was just living a life full of sin. And I feel like it's extremely important now for religion to come back, right? Or whatever religion you practice, just the idea of religion in general, I think is one of the greatest self-help tools. And it's because it purifies your heart and strengthens your mind. And then from there, your behaviors will just come so easily. Because if you have a pure heart and a strong mind, you'll be able to put yourself to do any task. And you'll be understanding of other people. And you'll be a good, genuine person to the individuals around you. And they will see this and start reflecting your behaviors. If you're on your self-help journey, the right way of getting people to convert to self-help is not to attack them. It's not to attack them for their behaviors, although it might be right. I mean, not it might be right, although it might work. You would just make a large portion of the people feel inferior, and then they continue scrolling, or they continue going through. I believe the best way to do that, to get people on their self-improvement journey, or to get people on the right path, is to be a good, genuine person, a good heart. Show them how, caring and how much humility you have, and through that they examine your behaviors and they understand and they really reflect within themselves, and then they find their journey on their own way, right? And then they go on their own journey. They fight the battles that they need to fight within their own life. Stuff like that. Yeah, so I believe atheism is a big issue, right? Thank you for listening to my little story and my little rant or whatever. And if you made it to the end, I do appreciate it, right? I'm glad that you sat here and you listened to me talk, right? A 16-year-old boy, honestly. Try to find his own way and try to understand himself and the world around him, and yeah, so I do appreciate you for doing that. Thank you for all the recent support I've been getting. I've seen my community grow, and I do enjoy seeing all your faces right now, all your faces in the comments and all your names. And I hope that with this channel we can sort of give each other humility and give each other that self-accountability that we need to stay dedicated to our self-improvement journey. I genuinely hope you have a wonderful day, and be kind to one another, because there's too little room for hatred in this world.